Well, hello and good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Welcome to the third live museum quiz. Not live from the pub, but live from my house. I hope you are all doing all right and abiding by the new rules. Again, like last week, for those of you at home, we've got 16 at the minute. Woo! You've got 10 minutes of me babbling on, just making sure everything's working. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got the sound sorted. If you want to tell us any different, that would be great. But we have an external mic now, so that's hopefully doing the job, which we've half-inched off somebody for this week. If it works and it sounds all right, then we'll most likely invest in one at some point. I've hopefully got my questions sorted this week as well, so that we're not getting halfway through the answers and then they're cutting off. So I've done something different there. It's all a learning curve. It's all great. But we've got the guinea pigs. They're here. Welcome, guinea pigs. What you need to do as well, if you want to play your cards right tonight, is let me know that you're on. And I need to either have you on, not Facebook, Messenger, so basically Facebook, or WhatsApp. And if you want to send me a message to say that you're playing, that makes my life a little bit easier because we can just scroll through the list and just when we come to that point of the quiz, I can just add you in and call you and be ready for it. Cheers, Ali. Yeah, it was Ali that we nicked the speaker off. So hopefully you haven't got your TVs turned up extra loud this week. When we get to the music round, it won't blare out because you've turned your TV up that loud and the music round actually comes through alright. So I need the wife to turn her volume down. You'll hear me twice. The wife's here, the kids are in bed, we're all good to go. We have a drink in hand, which is I've made a little bit too strong, in all fairness. 3 members of Alan Apprentices are here, that's all good. I have already had 2 messages to say that people are playing tonight, so they're in the running for play your cards right. Got 8 minutes to go. Getting good, we're getting up to 20. So we've got 8 minutes. If anyone's got anything that they want to share, put it in the comments because I can see them as well. So we're doing all right. What he's all been up to? Not a lot. He's gone back to work. Have you not gone back to work? Have you gone out? Have you not gone out? Tomorrow you'll be able to go for as much exercise as you like, apparently, and meet up with people, but stay 2 meters away. It's all a bit bizarre at the minute, but hopefully as well. I'm not looking as red this week. I've toned down I had to go into the filters and turn down the filters of the webcam. They're not the webcam, but the application that I'm using puts up the hue and the saturation and all sorts. So obviously hopefully don't look as though I'm sunburnt this week. That's not good, Sophie. That the rest of them sacked you off. BCA massive back for another week. That's all good. Good to see that the sound's better. You're getting what?
I'm not getting any live chat.
That's not my fault. I've got live chat. Sorry, Marie's complaining that she's not getting the live chat. I'm getting it. But what she doesn't understand is that you are going to be behind us. The live chat will kick in. You're getting live chat there. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I'll get through to her one week. He's like, I'm doing this, but yous are all about 20 seconds behind us. So as the messages are coming through, I'm reading them because I get them live. Marie has to wait like yous to see them. And if she comes around to you, she can see them. Sean and Rachie, good to see you here. Shout out to the Allens, Davidsons and Simone. Hello. I can't work, the muse closed. I'm sure Julie'd have you cleaning if you went in. She won't pay you, but she'll have you cleaning. Is that Curly's moonshine I'm drinking? It's not. Curly did drop some moonshine off, and in all fairness, I have had one, but I think if I have more than one, I might not get to the end of the quiz. So there you go. The wife's on the live chat. The live chat you can't get on. Hi, Curly. The stuff you dropped off was very strong, Curly, but thanks.
It's not working.
Where are we at? We're 5 minutes in. It is working.
Mine isn't.
Hey, Ruth and Hannah. Hang on a second, because the wife is completely technology illiterate. I'm going to see if I can get hers to to work. Just knock that off.
There.
There, you're all good. I don't know what she's doing, but she looks all good at my end, anyways.
If you want us to do scores.
Hey, Mrs. Cullen, how are you? Scams are here. Stacey Claire M's and Mum separately. Winnie's drinking it. Well done, Winnie. I'm not a wimp, Kelly. I'm not. Well, in all fairness, that's yet to be proven, but she's already done the Queen Mums on a mission. 10 Stone Massive, hello again. They've been sharing the stuff on Facebook. Appreciate it. Thank you. Julie's here. It's entertaining with you. My mum's supposed to be on tonight. Had to spend 5 minutes talking her through how to get it on the telly, but hopefully she's here. We've got the Smarties in, or Liz is in anyways. I don't know about the rest of them. Winnie, I haven't got a clue what that's meant to say. I've got Becky Turner or Saunders. 2 separate teams. Gary's Gavin, let's get Quizzicals returns. Oh yes, Juloff.
2 teams.
Marie's like, not again, 2 teams. She'll be putting your scores down. At least if she puts your scores down individually this week, it'll be right. Got the worst link with Peter. So I've been out today. Other than work and other than exercise, been saving lives. Saving lives today, people. I'm a superhero. It's not what they said when the sinners when I went to give blood. It's like, oh, not you again. You just know if we took it down the drain. Julie, Kerry's here. The cheats here. Jenna McWilliam from the Smarties is in. Right. Yeah, so if I keel over halfway through, it's not Curly's moonshine, it's not the drink I'm having, it's because I've given blood. And it's not as diluted. Doing well, we're up to 48. 47, someone's just left. Simon Curry's in. Here to kick Winnie's bottom. Keep it nice. We've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes, so you need to make sure that you've got your pen and paper ready. We've gone for a bit of a longer format. I've got 15 pictures this week. Still only got 40 questions, and I've stuck with 5 music. The music was a bone of contention last week because as soon as I posted the video, as soon as it ends, it posted it live on YouTube. Then they took it straight down because it didn't like the music. So I had to take all the music out. So if you listen to it again, you just get like 5 minutes of nothing because it took all the music out. But it lets us play it live. That's all we need. So that's all good. Laura Farmer's here. Is Rob with you? Is he out saving lives too? Stuart Molly's back. Nice to see you. We've not seen who we're missing. Table 6, Table 8. Table 6 really last week. Still not seen Table 8. I don't know if they know what's going on or if they know we're here. But hey ho. 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes, we're going to get started. Is that on the moonshine, Sean? It was. Didn't drink it all. Oh, Mark's here. First link. I imagine Kevin and Judith will be here, but they can't get in the comments. I'll have to show you one day how to do it. Quizzy Rascals. Carlisle, Northampton. Happy days. Oh, we're up to 52. It's not as many as last week, but we'll take it. It's good. You've got a minute. You all got your pens and papers ready. So remember, you need 15 pictures. Then we've got 40 questions. And then 5 music. So make sure you've got enough paper for that. Not had any messages for anybody who wants to play your cards right tonight. Well, I've had 2, possibly 3. So I better tell people now because I think it was on 19 on before. If you want to play your cards right, you need to add us on Messenger or WhatsApp and send me a message to say that you're playing. If you want to do that now before we actually get started, you've got about 20 seconds. At least then I know you're playing and not when I phone you, you're expecting it. I can see a few people that I do have on Messenger and things like that. But if you send us a message, it makes it easy for me to know that you're there because I can just scroll down the last couple of messages that I've got But without further ado, it's 9 o'clock. We're ready to go. We've nearly got 60 on as well. How good is that? So, pardon? Oh, Rob's here too. Good stuff.
No answers in the comments.
Yeah, and just remember, no answers in the comments. If you put answers in the comments, I will knock the comments off and we can't have a chat as we're going along. So that'd be good. Only half of the guinea pigs are in. I'm blind, I can't see the telly. Don't worry, Les, you'll be able to listen to my lovely drawl and you won't need to see the telly because you'll just be able to hear me. Right, without further ado, if you're all ready, we're going to get started. So question number 1 is, who is this? Nice and easy. Who is this? So where the wife tells us that she can't see it on her screen yet. It's like, I know!
Twist off.
Tom wants to play. So question number 2 is name the band. Same structure, just about all the way through the week, through the weeks even, just different pictures. So, but yeah, question number 2 is name the band. Number 3 is name the athlete. I didn't make this as hard as last week's one because I didn't think anyone would get it if I only put half a face in, because I wouldn't have got it. But then, so I don't think about sport, as we already know. So let's name the athlete. Even managed to blank out the name on the top. How good am I? Question number 4 is name the pastry. Never mind if anyone wants to put the answers on when they're not. Told you I'll knock it off. Has anyone made these? I've never made these, but if you've made them, I'm impressed. Hard to make, but name the pastry. Number 5, who is this? I know what you're all thinking. Don't put me down because that'd be wrong. No, it looks like me, but it's not. Alright? I've got a bit of a shave for you so I don't look exactly like him. I've got the sunglasses. It looks very similar to me. So number 5 is, who is this? Number 6, name the country. For the others of you that have been doing it every week, this has been mentioned before. Is it too late for a bottle from Curly? It's never too late for a bottle from Curly. Never ever. Number 7, comedian Jerry Stiller has died at the age of 92. But who is his famous actor son? It says comedian Jerry Stiller has died at the age of 92. But who is his famous actor son? I remember him from King of Queens. If you haven't watched it, it's worth a watch. All the old repeats. And I'm 3 foot shorter. I'm not quite sure what that's referring to, Sean. Oh, yeah, the picture before. Cheers. I'm not. You can't tell how big he is on that picture. Number 8 is Solve the Dingbat. So, again, if you're on and you've not seen these before, just say what you see, basically. It's a saying, phrase, comment. So Solve the Dingbat. Number 9 is name the singer. Just died this week. Normally put them at number 1 in the quiz normally, but mix it up a little bit. Good Curly taking orders. Taking orders at the quiz. Julie's going to buy you from the pub if you take all the punters away from her for when the pub opens. So it's number 9's name the singer. Number 10 is, what did the cleaner Sif used to be called? That's, what did the cleaner Sif used to be called? In the kitchen. That's number 10. What did the cleaner Sif used to be called? Number 11 is name the singer. Very topical for you. No. So number 11 is name the singer. Number 12 is, which city skyline is this? Again, going with the city skylines. This is the 3rd week running without a skyline. Might mix it up next week and not have one. You never know. Need longer on the dingbat. No worries, Gareth. We're going to have a break halfway through because we had one comment last week is that he doesn't have a runner like I do to go and get him a drink halfway through. So we could do with a 2-minute break to refill drinks. So about 9:30 I'm going to have a break and I'll take the pictures back to the dingbats for you. How good's that? You'll have to remind us because I'll forget. Number 13 is name the young celebrity. It doesn't look like this now. Looks similar. But name the celebrity. No, Gareth. People might not want you to get back on the dingbat. They might have got it straight away. Phil from Gary's Gangs of Demons at them. So 14. What seed is this plant from? Now it looks fantastic there. I brought it in the house to take the picture. Take the picture yesterday. It now looks like this. It's feeling sorry for itself. It's been taken out of the greenhouse and I've not watered it. I have watered it tonight, but it's not getting back to where it was. So it did look like that. Now it looks like this. Bless it. So what seed is this plant grown from? I was going to say as well, you can't eat this one, but technically you can. So, because the last 2 weeks we've had it, it's so 15, name the celeb again. So this is the last one on your pictures. We're going to go into your questions after this, but name the celeb. Again, know what you're thinking. Looks like me from 2 years ago, but it's not. I was doing my running and I grew the beard. Mine pretty look like that, with the grey and everything. So that's your 15 pictures. On to your questions. So number 1. What anniversary was it for VE Day on Friday? So what anniversary was it for VE Day on Friday? Number 2. Which vitamin is found in oranges and lemons? See, these are nice and easy for you. Start these off before we get into the hard ones. Everyone keeping up all right? Question number 3. What was Cinderella's coach made from? So that's number 3. What was Cinderella's coach made from? Number 4. How many sides does a trapezium or trapezoid have? That's how many sides does a trapezium or a trapezoid have? Do it now. Question number 5. What is the byproduct of when lightning What is the byproduct of lightning when the air around it becomes superheated? That's question 5. What is a byproduct of lightning when the air around it becomes superheated? Might get some tonight if this weather keeps up. It's been raining. Just in case you've not looked out your window, you've not been outside. Live weather forecast as we go. Question number 6. What is the most common letter in the English language? That's what is the most common letter in the English language. You've got a 1 in 26 chance of getting this right. So you're all good. Number 7. In the game of snooker, which ball is typically worth 7 points? See what I did there? Question 7. 7 points. Hey, don't just knock this thing together. Not anymore. It takes hours. That's in the game of snooker. Which ball is typically worth 7 points? It's good that you can't see what I can see. The wife's just got a blank look on her face, bless her. Number 8. Which fruit when dried produces raisins? That's which fruit when dried produces raisins. Well, struggled to beat a romancer last week. Molly. Doing well.
I am.
Number 9. What name is given to the exceptionally high tides that occur during a full or new moon when the sun, moon and earth are aligned? Happens about 3-4 times a year apparently. So that's what name is given to the exceptionally high tides that occur during a full or new moon when the sun, moon and earth are aligned. We're on track to be about halfway through the quiz when we go for the break. Question number 10. What colour, traditionally, is an Indian wedding sari? That's what colour, traditionally, is an Indian wedding sari? Look at me like that. Question number 11. In curling, how many stones can a player throw in a single end? That's in curling. How many stones can a player throw in a single end? Obviously a popular sport around here. Number 12. On what date did Boris Johnson announce the lockdown in the UK? We're all there. It's all a hot topic. Can you remember the actual date? That's on what date did Boris Johnson announce a lockdown in the UK? You're supposed to remember that. I don't even know what day it is. No what date it is. Number 13. Who won the last Ryder Cup in 2018? People can even pick that right up. That's who won the last Ryder Cup in 2018. If you hear that whisper in the background, that's the wife. It's not me. I'm not throwing my voice. It's just a silent, not a silent whisper, because then you won't be able to hear it at all. It's a slight whisper there. Number 14. What does the VE in VE Day stand for? That's what does the VE in VE Day stand for? We were talking about it on Friday, haven't we? No, when it was VE Day. Question 15. Complete the title of this 2008 romantic comedy drama film starring Jason Segel and Kristen Bell. Forgetting what? Blank blank. That's not the answer. Blank blank's not the answer. Let's complete the title of this 2008 romantic comedy drama film starring Jason Segel and Kristen Bell. Forgetting blank blank. Looking for two words, if that helps. That's what the blank blank stands for. It's not blankety blank. Be a few that don't remember blankety blank. Sophie Fox's team won. Unless they brought it back recently. Number 16. What type of shops did Tim Waterstone found? Found. He didn't find them. Founded them. Founded them. I don't know if I've spelled that right on there. But it doesn't matter. So what type of shops did Tim Waterstone found? Here's your shop. I'll have that. You whispering to yourself or to everyone else? 17. What do you measure with a protractor? A protractor. So that's 17. What do you measure with a protractor? Oh, we're flying. It's only 9:15. 15 pictures and 17 questions. I don't know if I'm going too fast and you're all just putting up with it, or whether I'm going too slow. But we'll carry on. Number 18. After the selling price, what do the initials ONO stand for? So after the selling price, what do the initials ONO stand for? (19) Which cartoon character is the official state bird of New Mexico, USA? That's which cartoon character is also the official state bird of New Mexico, USA. That's a tough one, unless you know it. You're all going through your cartoon characters now. It's not Tom from Tom and Jerry. Don't sound not good to you. Giving you clues. That's not a clue. It's just elimination. So 20. Who named their son XAEA minus 12 this week? That's a stupid name, isn't it? Who names their son that? You're going to find out later. That's who named their son XAEA minus 12 this week. I don't even know if you pronounce that AE as an AE because it's like a funny symbol, but it's the best you're going to get. Can you imagine that registered at school? Just call him X or minus 12. Number 21. In the British television police drama, which northern city was City Central set? Easy for me to say. That's in the British television police drama, which northern city was City Central set? Jeez, please don't have too much to drink before that one. How much drink have I had? I'm hoping not as much as you. Question 22. Which zoo is found in Regent's Park? 22. Which zoo is found in Regent's Park? Oh, the other answer is, Ruth, not enough. Not enough. Question 23. Brass rubbing usually takes place in what type of building? Keep it clean. Brass rubbing usually takes place in what type of building? Question 24. According to the proverb, when should you not count your chickens? It's too easy to be question 23, though, isn't it? It's according to the proverb, when should you not count your chickens? Question 25. On what day of the week is the Jewish Sabbath? That's on what day of the week is the Jewish Sabbath? I've just realised I don't have my mobile data on my phone, so I've had no messages that anyone's come through, and I just changed it. So now I am. If I had nobody wanted to play your cards, right? They do. It's all good. Question 26. What name is given to a young seal? So you don't like Bob. You can't just name it yourself. So what name is given to a young seal? Good 2 for play your cards right, at least about 3, 4, 5. Question 27. Where are the crown jewels kept? I'm going to go with the royal crown jewels. Not your own. That's where are the crown jewels kept? Question 28. What on a mountainside is scree? So that's 28. What on a mountainside is scree? I tell you what, we're more than halfway through the questions. Do you want a 2-minute break now? Do you need extra drinks? Or do we wait another 5 minutes? Put it in the comments. Question 29. Which city hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? You can tell they're getting harder now. Concentration will be up. That's which city hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? Five-minute break. I was going to give you 2. I'll tell you what, we'll do question 30 and then we'll have a 3-minute break. Oh, Sean says crack on. I think I need an extra drink. My drink's still full. So question 30. Andrew Serkis did a 12-hour readathon on Bank Holiday Friday of which book? So you'll have had to seen this in the news. That's Andrew Serkis did a 12-hour readathon on Bank Holiday Friday of which book? Right, while you're thinking of that, I'm going to whip this back to the dingbat, and then you've got 3 minutes to get a drink. So we're back at 21-24 one. Might not be 21-24 for yous, but we'll give you 3 minutes. So we'll take this right back. Gives me a chance to top my drink up as well. Gone too far. So there you go. You've got 3 minutes. Starting now. Helps if I put the sound back on, doesn't it? Talking away, you just can't hear us. I've got my drink, and you've got about 20 seconds before we get started again. So if you're in the kitchen or whatever making drinks, you're going to have to be quick. Come on, speed it up. Right, let's get this back. I hope you had enough time on the dingbat now to catch up on that. We're going to get back to where we were. If I can remember, question 30 we were on. What question were we on?
Question 30.
10 more questions, and then we've got the music. Oh, I've gone far too far. Idiot. Had too much to drink, obviously. Hopefully you can't keep up with that. Right, we're going to go as 21-24. I said 3 minutes. You've had the 3 minutes. That's it gone. Anyways, you've seen it already. So, Tuka, Peter, Deborah, Sarah and Taj all make up what? So that's Tuka, Peter, Deborah, Sarah and Taj all make up what? What an idiot. See, my drink's full. Didn't even get the wife to get it for us. How nice am I? Question 32. Which two sports compete for the Currie Cup? That's which two sports compete for the Currie Cup? Question 32. Whose royal coronation took place on this day in 1937? So the 12th of May 1937, whose coronation took place? Question 34. What number do you call for the speaking clock? Who calls the speaking clock nowadays? Apparently it still gets loads of calls every year. I did see the number, but I can't remember what it was. But it costs a minimum of 31 pence. 31p to call the speaking clock. Surely you've either got a watch on, you've got a phone that tells you the time, that's connected to stuff that does it automatically. But anyways, for those of you out there ringing, what number are you ringing? What number do you call for the speaking clock? Question 35. Which film by Quentin Tarantino premiered on this day in 1994 at the Cannes Film Festival? That's on the 12th of May 1994. Quentin Tarantino premiered which film at the Cannes Film Festival? Question 36. Who is the top producer of salt in the world? Is it China, USA, Chile or Russia? That's who is the top producer of salt in the world? Is it China, USA, Chile or Russia? I don't know if I do question 32s. Yeah, we missed out question 33 though. So second 32 is question 33. Just seeing if you're keeping up and if anyone's actually taking any notice or you're just going through the motions. Well done, Kim. You get a bonus quarter of a point. Where are we at? We've done 36, top producer slot in the world. 37. In English, what is the only 7-letter anagram of the word English? So that's in English. What is the only 7-letter anagram of the word English? I'll give you a bit of time to work this one out. For about 30 seconds. Sophie Fox, I'll flip through them quickly at the end, but not very long. Sorry, I'm looking at the web answers while you're working out that the other anagram after that is. You'll have a bit of time at the end because Sophie Fox wants to go through the pictures, so you can work on your English anagram at the end. 38. Stop skipping ahead. Which was the first English top flight club to feature numbers on their shorts? That's which was the first English top flight club to feature numbers on their shorts. Give you the clue, they are still a top flight club. Or at least I hope they are. No, they are. This is one that I definitely know they are still a top flight club. So which was the first English top flight club to feature numbers on the shorts? Do they still have numbers on the shorts? I don't even know. We have a child wondering about. Mainly because the dad's screaming at a laptop, probably. So 39 is you navigate to a location with a GPS and try to find a hidden container there. What is this activity called? I can imagine a few are calling it a few things, but what is the official naming for it? So you navigate to a location with a GPS and try to find a hidden container there. What is this activity called? You've only took till question 39, Leslie, to find your glasses. At least assuming that's what you're saying you've found. No, they don't. What? And question 40, last one before we go into your music round. Is Aston Villa won the European Cup? The world's first CDs went on sale to the public, and Henry VIII's flagship, the Mary Rose, was raised. But what was the year? So that's Aston Villa won the European Cup. The world's first CDs went on sale to the public, and Henry VIII's flagship, the Mary Rose, was raised. But what was the year? Okay, while you're working that out, I'm going to quickly flip back. Sophie, this is just for you. For your picture round. I'm going to give about 10 seconds on each one and that's it. So there you go. Who's this? Name the band. Name the athlete. Not even getting 10 seconds out of you. Name the pastry. Who's this? It's not me. Name the country. Comedian Jerry Stiller has died at the age of 92, but who's his famous actor's son? Solve the dingbat. I'm not sticking on that, we've had that twice. Name the singer. What did the cleaner sieve used to be called? Sophie, you won't know that anyways. Need to ask a parent. Name the singer. You might know her. Number 12, the city skyline is this. 13, name the young celeb. 14, what seed is this plant grown from? Still looks poor over here. 15 is name the celeb. Again, not me from 2 years ago. While you're cracking on with them, we're going to go up to the music round. You've had time to work out your anagram there.
Number 1.
Oh, nearly. Right, so you're going to go into music round now. All you're going to hear is 5 songs. You need to name artist and the song. If you're all ready, try to make the songs topical again this week. Don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll see. You all ready? Here we go.
Number 1, 2, 3. Number 4.
I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
And that's the end of the music round, and that's the end of your quiz. I'm going to come round and collect your raffle tickets. I'm not, because we can't do that, but that's what we normally do. So you need to quickly have a look through your questions, see if there's anything that you need to update. You've got about 30 seconds before we get started and getting on to your answers.
Number 1.
Okay, let's knock that off. Anybody need anything quickly? You can mention it now, but remember you're about 20 seconds behind me, so by the time I get this I'm probably going to go on to the answers anyways. But we're only at 9:30, so we have got a bit of time to play around. We need a bit of time to play your cards right at the end. Massive prizes to play for. So hopefully we've not flew through them too fast. Been through the picture round. I might go a bit slower through them next week, so I know, give you a bit more time on them. But if you've had no comments because you haven't had time, or everyone's good, I'm hoping it's the latter. Right, I'm watching me still talking here, but I don't know how long I need to give you. But I think we're good. So no more answers then. Let's crack on. Let's crack on with your answers. Let's get straight into it. A couple of seconds if you're all ready. You're marking your own. It's only for fun, but we will go through and see who's got the biggest score at the end. If you're lying, you're only cheating yourself. If you're cheating, you're only cheating yourself. So number 1. Who is this? It's Melissa McCarthy. She looks like that now. But it's from a few years ago. We didn't have time. No, don't give me you didn't have time. I'm starting now. Number 2, the band is the Rolling Stones. Oh, the wife's got 50% right so far. Number 3, the athlete is Katrina Johnson Thompson. I'll text to Katrina Johnson or Katrina Thompson. But if you put Katrina Johnson Thompson, well done. Number 3, the pastry is a pan au chocolat. We have them most mornings. Aldi's finest. We don't make them ourselves. No one even said if they made any. But apparently it's really hard because you fold in all the butter and stuff that. Just buy them. Number 3 is Chris Hemsworth. Told you it wasn't me. If you put me, you're wrong. Chris Hemsworth. See, the wife's put me. Bless her. She's got good taste. Can't swear. It's a family show. 6, it's Brazil. We had this the other week. Was the flag with the second most stars after the USA. Number 7, it's Ben Stiller. Clue is in Jerry Stiller. Died, bless him. His famous actor's son is Ben Stiller. Number 8, Solve the Dingbat is for better for worse. For healthiers, for inferiors, for better for worse. Hopefully you've got that Turnstone Massive. Is it Turnstone Massive? Gareth Humphries, even. Number 9, the singer's Little Richard. Again, he's also died this week. I did have a list of what he sang, but I can't remember. Number 10, Sif used to be Jif. But we changed it because the European side of things, that doesn't translate very well. And they called it Sif, so now do we. 11's Vera Ling. Dame Vera Ling. Very topical. Thought we'd stick her in. 12, the city skyline is Sydney, Australia. Dave and Becky, if you didn't get that, you need a slap. If most people didn't get that, you need a slap. The reason I say that because Dave and Becky's been this year. But the only folks to go on holiday this year. On a cruise, no less. Unless it's Kevin and Judith, they went on holiday as well. And spent the week in an apartment because they couldn't go nowhere, bless them. Oh, I've bypassed one. 13, it's Dame Judi Dench. So it is a young Dame Judi Dench. 14, it's a sunflower. Still looking poor, bless it. It's not happy, is it? I'll stick it back in the greenhouse later. Be fine tomorrow. Give you an update next week. 15, it's Liam Gallagher. He's obviously not had a shave since he's been on lockdown. It's a recent picture of him. So on to your questions. Number 1, it was the 75th anniversary of VE Day on Friday. Number 2, it's vitamin C that's found in oranges and lemons. Number 3, Cinderella's coach was made from a pumpkin. Number 4, a trapezium or trapezoid has 4 sides. I'm not sure whether that's a trapezium or a trapezoid there, but it's one of them. Number 5, what is a product of lightning when the air around it becomes superheated? It's thunder. Oh, sorry, Leslie and Tommy, and that's been to Benidorm as well. They only just made it back before the lockdown kicked in as well. I'm sure you got stranded around the pool for a few days, Leslie, if I do remember rightly. So it's thunder. Oh, look, I'm skipping ahead one. Number 6, the most common letter in the English language is E. E. Up, down, around and back again. Number 7, in the game of snooker, it's a black ball that's worth 7 points. Not pink, honey. Not pink. It's a good guess, but it's not right. Number 8, a raisin is a grape. Number 9, it's a spring tide that an exceptionally high tide occurs during a full or new moon when the sun and moon and earth are aligned. And you can do rituals and stuff. Number 10, a traditional wedding sari, Indian wedding sari, is red. Well done if you got that. Number 11, you can throw, in curling, you can throw 2 stones in a single end. How many of you put? No, you never guessed 2. Oh, she's cheating. I reckon she's cheating. Number 12, it was the 23rd of March that Boris Johnson announced lockdown in the UK. Oh, she's got that as well. She's definitely cheating.
I'm not.
Number 13, it was Europe who won the Ryder Cup. If she's got this right, she's cheating. No, it's just a question mark, not even an answer. So Europe won the Ryder Cup in 2018. VE in VE Day stands for Victory in Europe. Should have all got that. Number 15, the film starring Jason Segel and Kristen Bell is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Number 16, Tim Waterstone found bookshops. Didn't just find them, he founded them. Number 17, a protractor measures an angle. Number 18, ONO stands for On Nearest Offer. 19, it's a roadrunner. That is a state bird of New Mexico, USA. From the cartoon character, Meep Meep. I know you shouldn't laugh at your own stuff, should you really? Number 20, it was Elon Musk and Grimes, I'll take either, or Claire Elise Boucher, who is better known as the singer Grimes, but they named their son XAEA-12. I'm sure he's going to be proud when he gets to 18. Number 21, the British television police drama, which Northern City Central is set, it's Manchester. Tommy should have got that, been an avid Manchester United supporter, obviously, all links together. Number 22, the zoo in Regent's Park is London Zoo. Number 23, brass rubbing usually takes place in churches. What did you? I didn't have an answer for that. Number 24, according to the proverb, you should not count your chickens before they hatch. No, you should not. Number 25, the Jewish Sabbath day is a Saturday. Unlike the Christian Sabbath day, which is a Sunday, I hope. Not 100% certain. But, yeah, so the Jewish one's a Saturday. Number 26, a young seal is a pup. It's like a dog. Number 27, the crown jewels are kept in the Tower of London. As long as no one steals them. Number 28, scree on a mountainside is loose stones. Well, you've got something around that. We'll take that. Whatever you put. Slate or rubble. Soon as you're the wife, we'll take that.
Half point.
You can have a full point, honey. You're not going to win. She's even asking for half a point, bless her. Number 29, it was Athens in Greece that the first Olympic Games in 1896, which makes sense because apparently they invented the Olympics. It's Hercules, wasn't it? Number 30, Andrew Serkis did a 12-hour readathon on Bank Holiday Friday of The Hobbit. Just for you, Sean. If you never got that, that's not good. Number 31, Tuca, Peter, Deborah, Sarah and Taj all make up The Dragon's Den. New series has started. For those of you who aren't watching it, it's there. Number 32, the two sports that compete for the Currie Cup is rugby and cricket.
Come on, don't get half.
Phil, don't say I'm not nice to you.
I've got rugby, don't get half point.
It's 1 point for each on that one. Yeah, so you get a point for rugby, honey. Well done. Yeah, so a point for each on that. This is 33, not 32. Cheers. The Royal Coronation took place on this day in 1937. It was George VI. Cheers, Sean. Number 34. Just to call the speaking clock, dial 1, 2, 3. Easy as that. How could you ever forget 1, 2 and 3? Try it now. Or try it after the quiz. Cost you 31 pence minimum. Number 35, it was Pulp Fiction that premiered on this day in 1994 at the Cannes Film Festival. Decent film. 36 is China, that's the producer of the most salt in the world. Make everything else, why wouldn't they make salt as well? Number 37, the only 7-letter anagram of the word English is shingle. Shingle. It's like scree, that's like a shingle. But well done if you got that, you had bags of time. Number 38, the first English top flight club to feature a number on the shorts was Chelsea in the 64-65 season. There'll be a couple of years there we're there to see it. So someone might have got it right. I'm just pleased we're not in the pub and no one can batter us. So yeah, Chelsea, they are still in the top flight, Anna. You navigate to a location with GPS and try to find a hidden container there. It's called geocaching. Well done if you got that. It's a new way of treasure hunting apparently. But, well, not new way, it's been out for a couple of years. Has anyone done it? I've not done it. Should maybe do it one Wednesday night rather than Tuesday night. And 40, Aston Villa won the European Cup. The world's first CDs went on sale to the public, and Henry VIII's flagship, the Mary Rose, was raised. It was 1982. Well done if you got that. What'd you put? 1984, 2 years out. It's unlucky, honey. Okay, then on to your music. Or do you want a second to tot them up?
I will take music first.
You can if you want. You've got as long as it takes the wife to tot her score up. Then I'm going to go on to your music. Okay, so number one in the music round was Freddie and the Dreamers with I'm Telling You Now. I've missed the on the wet off there. I don't know what's going on there. But it's I'm Telling You Now.
One for each.
It's like body. It's half a point for the artist, half a point for the song. So you need them both for the point. Number two is The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Should I stay in? Should I go out? Should I not? Just stop in. 43, Leo Sayer, The Show Must Go On. Gonna get back to business, people. Number 4 was Paul McCartney and Wings, Live and Let Die. You're gonna go out, it's up to you. And number 5 is Vera Lynn. It's We'll Meet Again. Hopefully in July when the pubs are back open, we will meet again. But that's where we're getting at there. So it's total points of 5 on the music round there. Half point for the artist, half point for the song. Tot your scores up. When you've totted your scores up, put your team name in the comments and tell us how much you've got. While you're doing that, I'm going to get on with Play Your Cards Right. And we'll pick the first person to get on with that. But give us a second because I need to get set up. So it gives you a chance to tot your scores up. And I need to make the screen bigger and stuff, which I didn't do last week. But 1 second. Okay, the answers are starting to go. The scores are starting to come through. I'm just shuffling your cards. We're all set up and ready to go. Right, you're gonna hold phones this week.
Hold on. No, God.
I know you're right. Right, I need to make sure this week that I'm not showing you the cards because apparently I was told last week, I played it back and as I was taking the cards off, I was showing you the cards that were there. So let's go. We're going to go for the first person who told us that they wanted to do Play Your Cards Right this week. So hopefully they'll answer. Or not. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Hello. We've not got you on video, Laura. We've only got you on...
I can't. Hang on. There we go.
Is that because you're on another call?
I'm on the top of the Chrissy. Yeah, she's not actually in the house.
Oh, bless. She's not actually in the house. You're not allowed to be in the house. There we go. Hello. Wave hello to everybody. I can't see if you're waving or not, but you are. Anyways, your first up for Play Your Cards Right tonight. Your first card's a 7. You can keep it or change it. Oh, hang on. Got to change the 7 to a 6. That's not a good change. Not a good change. Ooh, I haven't told you what we're playing for this week. We're still playing. We're still playing for the toilet roll. And we're still playing for the hand sanitizer. But we've added in a buff with like a face on and stuff. To show everyone at home. We've got a buff. So you can cover yourself and help keep yourself protected when you're outside. So that's what you're playing for. You've got a 6, you can go higher or lower.
Lower.
Lower, you're going lower than a 6. It's a 5. Who goes lower than a 5? But well done.
I went lower than a 6.
I know. You did go lower than a 6.
Higher, please.
Gonna go higher than a 5. It's an ace. Ace is a high. That's all good.
Hang on, I'm going to mute you on the telly.
Yeah, that's for the best.
Lower.
Lower than an ace, it's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, it's an 8. You can keep it or change it.
Change it.
I'd change the 8 as well. To a 9, that's not a good change either, mind.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. Oh, it's a 10, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. I'm going to go on to the next one. Thanks, Laura, bye-bye. Oh, that's unlucky. John Maguire's 44.
Who?
John Maguire.
44.
Kieran, you're up for play your cards, right? How you doing? Give us a second, I'm just getting the board set up. You might want to mute your telly because you're about 20 seconds behind us. No worries. So if do you want to wave to everybody at home? I can't see if you're waving or not. Your first card's an ace, you can keep it or change it.
We'll keep the ace.
Gonna keep the ace, higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower than an ace, it's a king. Oh.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it's a jack.
Lower than a jack or higher than a jack? Lower.
Lower than a jack. Oh, it's a queen. You should have went. I even questioned yourself as well. That's unlucky. See you later. Who's next? So we're going to something else. Let's see if these answer. How many's that? We've done 2. 4 or 5 again. Tommy, you're up for playing cards, right? How are you doing? Give a wave to everyone. There you go. Your first card's an ace, Tommy. You can keep it or change it.
I'll
Keep it. Lower than an ace, it's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4, it's a 9.
Do you reckon?
Lower.
Lower.
Lower than a 9, it's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3, it's a jack. You can keep it or change it.
I'm gonna keep it.
Gonna keep the jack. Higher or lower?
I'm gonna go. Jack.
Lower.
You're allowed to make your own, so I might as well just phone Les. Lower than a jack, it's a 9.
Higher than a 4, it's a 9.
Lower.
You might want to mute your telly. Lower than a 9, it's a 2. You've got the furthest so far.
Lower than a 5, it's a 3.
I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 2, it's a 6.
It's a 6.
6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6, it's another 6. You're getting out for 2 in a bet. That's unlucky, Thompson. See you later. He's just called me names. We're going to go for another. Who else is here? 1 second. The wife was supposed to be holding the phone for us. She's obviously not.
What are you?
It's all good. Right. I'll see if these answer or not. These were the second people to let us know that they were up for play your cards right tonight. Hello! You can tell she thought that she might. She's dressed up and everything. She's not even stopped in. Wave hi to everyone. Kerry, I'm just setting up the cards. Give us a second. See, Tommy didn't know he was getting a call. He hadn't dressed up. He was in his slouches. Kerry, your first card's a 4. You can keep it or change it.
Change it.
Gonna change the 4. Changing the 4. Changing the 4 to another 4. Well done. Good change.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a queen. Changes a 4.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a 2. Oh, that's unlucky. We're gonna do one more. See you later. Bye bye. Right, let's see who else have we got. I think we've got enough for one more. Who else said they were here?
I need to do it.
No, we've done them. Go on, these said they were here. He had to go first. First week, he's had to go. He's going to go again. See if he answers. He's holding it.
Can you see?
Yeah, he's not answering.
Nope.
Oh, we're not seeing. Are you there? There he is. Hi, John. You're up for Play Your Cards Right. You're the last one tonight. Wave hi to everyone. At the camera. You might want to mute your telly. Right, turn around.
Oh, sorry.
John, your first card's an 8. You can keep it or change it. Go back a bit.
I'll change that, pal.
Gonna change the 8 to a 9. Good change.
Oh, terrific. Lower than the 9, pal.
Lower than a 9, it's a queen. That's unlucky, John. I'm sure you went out on the first go last time as well. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry. Catch you later, John. Bye. I don't know if we've got any more. I don't know if anyone else has said that they're on. 1 second. Let's have a quick look. We've got one more. We'll do one more and then that's it. It's another John. Not yet.
The screen this time.
Did you put yourself in?
Yeah.
You need to point to this bit here. Where the camera is.
Okay, play.
Here he is! Oh my god! He shaved all his hair off! Wave to the camera! Wave to the camera, tell everyone you're there. You're up for Playing Your Cards Right. Your first card's a 10, you can keep it and change it.
Lower, please.
Keeping it and going lower than a 10, it's an 8.
Ooh, 8. Lower.
Lower than an 8, it's a Jack. Oh, never! That's no good. Unlucky fella, loving the hair.
Take it easy, mate.
You as well, pal. Oh, I tell you what, we've got 2 minutes. Let's see if we've got one more. Who can we do? Who's in the comments? Let's go for. See, I haven't got yous on. I tell you what, we'll try these. These missed out on the first week because I didn't realise that they had to mute the telly and to stop watching the telly and to watch the phone instead. Let's see if we can get the hang of it this week. Yeah. Oh, we've nearly got through the cards as well this week. Ruth, you're on for Play Your Cards Right. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not put your filter on so that everyone can see you because you've not done your hair. Would I do that to you? Ruth, you're on for Play Your Cards Right. You need to watch on your screen, not watch on your telly. Your first card's a 7. You can keep it or change it. Going to change the 7 to a 3. Higher than a 3, it's a king. Lower than a king, it's a 10. Lower than a 10, it's a 7. What cards are falling off?
7.
Higher than a 7, it's a 2. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, but at least you got to go this time. That's unlucky, Ruth. I'll see you later. That's it. So the toilet roll, the hand sanitizer and the buff all roll over till next week. I'm going to have to figure out what else I'm going to put in as a prize. And that's nearly 10 o'clock on the dot. So we've had 5 more questions and we've had a few more Play Your Cards Right. And we're still within the hour. So I'm quite happy with that. Before we go though, everyone wants to know who's won. Marie's got in 4th place is Laura Farmer with 49. But it's not just Laura because I think Chris is with her as well. They're on a call. In 3rd place with 49.5 is the Guinea Pigs. Well done to yous. I tell you what, there's not much in it at the top there. In 2nd place is Quizzy Rascals with 50, which means in 1st place, is that Christ Marshall or Christ Marshall?
Chris Marshall, I think.
Christ Marshall, I've got here. I'm not sure what the wife's done, but she said 51.5 for Christ or Christ Marshall.
Chris Marshall.
Chris Marshall, well done. You get top spot this evening with 51.5. It's just for fun, so there's no prize. You need to win the Play Your Cards Right to get the prize. It's been a good night. We've had over 60 on again tonight, so that's brilliant. The wife got 31, bless her. Well done, all by yourself. But we'll be here next week. Hopefully everyone's sound's been alright. The video's been alright. I know the questions have been alright from my side of things. Well, because I've got all the answers, so it's great. But hopefully I'll see you all next week. Stay safe, go out, don't go out, go to work if you can, if not, stop at home. But we'll hopefully speak to you all next week. Take care of each other. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.